Hello everyone, welcome to this very likely last video of MultiVersus ever. Unless I decide to do some more. But also, I don't actually know if I'll be able to do more because I don't know for certain if this game is getting the update that would allow me to continue playing it offline. They did say they were going to do that when they first announced that they were shutting down. I haven't heard anything about it since. We've only gotten one, final update since then. And as far as I can tell, it still requires signing in. So yeah, by the way, if you didn't know this already, end of May is the last time that MultiVersus will be available for download. If you don't have it on your system right now, but you want it on, the window's running out. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be in the last week. This is like the last week for doing anything online. And again, they said they're gonna make it playable offline. I have my doubts about that now, because I've been seeing and hearing very little about what's been going on. And one of the things that might leave once the servers are down is daily and weekly missions. I don't know if those are going to get updated anymore. Actually, I thought these would have expired by now. I haven't played this game in a bunch of weeks. It looks like all these weekly things are just stacked. I might get quite a few points today. I'm on tier 80 something of the battle pass, which is way past what he needs to get the main battle pass stuff. It's just extras now, but all I'm getting for battle pass is fighter currency, which is just getting converted into battle pass points, and perk currency, which I don't need. So basically there's been no motivation for doing anything. It would be worth doing stuff still if I could get Gleamium, but... And I thought I heard that there was like a small chance of Gleamium happening, but it hasn't been happening for me, so I have not been bothering. But yeah, these daily and weekly missions, I don't know if they're dependent on the servers. It makes sense that they would be. In which case, once the servers are down, there's probably no way of getting Gleamium in the game anymore, which means that I am not getting any more Gleamium. And after a lot of thought, I did finally determine which costume to buy with the last of my Gleamium. The last costume I will probably ever purchase on this entire game for all of the rest of eternity. Can you guess what it is? I got Unicorndog. And I showed this to my mother, and my mother loved it. My mother wants a video on it. And I'm a mama's boy. So that's what I'm doing today. Very likely the last run I will ever do. Chaos Rogue Rift is open again. We'll do that. I forget what I decided was the best difficulty for this. Now, I already got the 250 chests from the first time this Rogue Rift was available, which is another strange thing, like on a long list of weird things going on. Season 5 and Season 6 are the same. I don't know why they bothered calling them two different seasons. Not only that, but the events. The bi-weekly events that they come out with, it's the same costume reward. Also, I'm just looking at this for the first time. Ranked Season 7? Is there even time to do that? Just that... Well, it's like the... I guess the 21st when I'm recording this. That season's only gonna last like 9 days. And you say this Rogue Rift is opening up again? So, are they putting the last... Are they putting these 4 Rogue Rifts just on an infinite loop? Is that what they're setting up so that when the game goes offline there's still something we can do? I don't know. Ranked Season 6 is still on for another 9 days. But that's opening in 6 days? This could be an overlap. I mean, my guess is that all of this stuff was set up in advance and there just hasn't been any updates to correct any overlapping or I don't know what the term is for when things don't even lap sufficiently in order to, like, properly touch themselves. I don't even know how to word that. 'Cause I don't know how many of you noticed. There were 2 events going on at once. One for the Horror Rogue Rift and one for the Discipline Rogue Rift, but they were both happening at once, and the one for the Discipline Rogue Rift ended before the Discipline Rogue Rift actually started. Like, opened up. I wasn't playing at the time, so I don't know how that would have worked. I just happened to notice it. Seemed like it might have been a glitch. And, and despite them having a week or more to fix that, they just never did. They never bothered to fix that. Maybe it wasn't really a problem? I don't know. I need to double check something, because I'm thinking that Chaos is the one where I've maxed out. Like, all of the things. Auto dodge, yeah, I want that. Yeah, it looks like it. I was disappointed to find out that when you max out every gem for a particular theme, I forget what the actual word was. Alignment? Attunement? If you get more XP for that attunement, it doesn't get translated into others. At random, it's just you get nothing for it. So that was disappointing. Let's go with the umbrella. I think I enjoy the randomness. And auto-reflect. I'm gonna chicken out and do crushing. So I think I very nearly died last time, and that also was with a character that I wasn't quite used to. I haven't spent a ton of time playing as Unicorndog. Oh, beautiful. I think I've got what I need. I've got my umbrella. I've got 2 other things.
훌륭한 선택이에요.
Auto dodge, I like that one. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah. Frolic around. Don't want Mojo, because those bombs tend to hurt me. Ghoster bag? I don't think I like any of these items. I think my enemy can grab the upgrades as well. Oh yeah, maybe crushing is too easy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Wait. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy. Okay. Deal damage with normal attacks. Did that, thank you. I got opponents. Okay, I did that, thank you. A bunch of other things, apparently. Okay. Nice. My hooves are clomping on the ground, like that. Okay, so... yeah, it turns out crushing might actually be too easy. Drop solo, restart the run. Battle pass. Oh yeah, I guess I did level up on the battle pass. Daily missions. $20 Gleamium. That's enough for nothing. Yay! percentage towards the next one. Yeah, that's why I haven't been bothering. Okay, leave. Yeah, I think I can just restart. It costs me chest opportunities, but like this one's already at the 250. I don't really need that. But I'm remembering something else, which is that my mother was also asking about the Batman Who Laughs. Because I watched WrestleMania, I saw Rhea Ripley's entrance attire, and it reminded me of this guy. I don't know if that's what she was going for, but that's what I thought, and my mother, who also watches wrestling, was like, who's the Batman Who Laughs? I was like, he's this guy? It was like if Batman turned into the Joker. Well, I think there's more to the story than that, but that's it to the best of my knowledge, which technically means that he really should be a variant of Batman. Because he's not the Joker, he's Bruce Wayne as a combination of Batman and Joker. And I feel like Batman's moveset would have made more sense for him as well. But this is what MultiVersus went with. They went with it as a variant for Joker. So that's what we have. And he has an announcer pack, which I can get to in account cosmetics.
이렇게 됐네요.
Yeah, I would not normally switch off of Lady Unicorn for any reason, but just for this one video.
Ooh, match point to red.
I'm very curious if that's still Mark Hamill's voice. He does sound kind of like him.
10 seconds remain.
I noticed this option.
Ah, you missed it. Went right past you. Clock's all out.
But when I looked at the price, 40,000, default price is 80,000 prestige points. I don't know who likes Foghorn Leghorn enough for that. It's a cool idea.
30 seconds. Now it's time to quit. I say quit playing around.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Porky Pig would have been even better. 10 is 10 seconds is 10 you got 10 10 time up. All right, Insanity, try this instead. It won't let me. I don't think I've had that problem before. Okay, I guess I'm stuck doing this then, alright? This is gonna be weird playing as this adorableness with the Batman Who Laughs' voice in the background. Aww.
How perfectly predictable.
Like a puppy couple. Look at what we got. I don't want Mojo. Go away, Mojo. Attacks weaken enemies. Plan. Dodge make a Jack in the Box. Attacks weaken enemies. Not exciting, but I guess it'll be more helpful. Yeah. 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 Bleh. Alright, what do I forget what my special attacks are. That? Okay. I just kind of moved you against your will, sorry. Wonder Woman does that to me all the time and I hit her for it. Yay! Stuff. I did things. Yay! Whee! Ooh, more things. That. Yeah.
How Perfectly predictable.
Pizza. Tasty or ice? Ice. Yeah. Run. Pounce. Run. Ball! My ball! Give me a ball! My ball! Yeah. Blah, blah. Yeah. I seem to be not doing a ton of damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Match point to blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Mom.
Victory.
Yeah. Ugly sweater duo. We can take them wherever we are. Marceline, you forgive me.
Predictable.
You forgive me for kicking your butt. That's so nice. I mean, you can't stay mad at this face. If I just lie here. Ooh, balloons. I want balloons. Yeah. Where am I? There we go. Yeah. Crystal.
Match point to blue.
What did you die from?
Softly, if you've heard this one before.
No. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Another balloon. Balloon. Yay. Oh. Yeah. 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 Where did Finn go? I'm seeing explosions in his banner. Is that him dying, or is that just his banner? Alright, you. What do you want? You want to fight? I can do that. I'll poke you with my unicorn pip colored unicorn horn.
Perfectly predictable.
Ooh, fists! I want that. I want fists. Yeah. Actually, those are really good for this stage too. So I think emphasis on I think that I want to hit the signs while they're question marks, and then they will shoot at my opponent if I manage to hit the thing. Yeah. It took me longer than it should have for me to figure that out, but I think that's how it works. Yeah.
You know how much paperwork I
Yeah.
gotta do when I die?
Yeah. I was looking at myself. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Crap. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Actually, I gotta like be on the move until this thing fires. I don't know if that helps. It might.
Match point to blue.
Bunch of losers!
Balloons. I like balloons. Yeah. Yay! My fist from the sky got it. Whee! I wondered. But that's all you get when you have all 250 chests. You just get like 5 XP per what would have been a chest. Oh, but I also got all these. Nice. Yeah, you do. Ah, I didn't get a fight. So they also work in like aesthetic stuff, like variants, costumes, profile icons, stuff like this, like randomly in some of the bigger chests, I guess. But they apparently forgot to include a thing for like removing from the lottery an item that you already have. This is, I think, the second time that I've been awarded with something that I already had. And like, they don't give you Gleamium for it or anything in exchange. You just have a notification that this is what you would have gotten. That is your reward. Thanks. Yes, that particular announcer pack. Oh, did they start me off on insanity automatically? They waited for me to finish. Okay. Battle pass. Give me 10 Gleamium. For the battle pass? Okay. I had heard that there were random boxes of like 50. Like 50 Gleamium at once. That apparently was either exaggerated or they've changed it. In any case, yeah, I still don't think that's enough to actually buy anything. I might work on some of these remaining weekly missions. So I can get some more stuff. But now that I know that it's only like 10 Gleamium per... Not even per tier, like... What am I at now? I'm at 85, so it took me 15 levels of the infinite tier to get just 10 Gleamium. So yeah, that's not worth the grind. Like, I don't suppose anything in this store has gone on sale. Like, more than it was already. Anyways, as far as covering this game on this channel, that theoretically is going to do it. Blah, blah, blah. So anyways, as far as covering this game on this channel, that theoretically is going to do it for me. Once the game officially goes offline, I will try it and see if I can still get in, and see if they've kept their promise about making sure that the game is playable offline once the server shut down. So thank you so much for watching. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments. If you have any thoughts or feelings about the fact that this game is shutting down, or just thoughts and feelings about your time with the game over the past few years, minus the year that it took off. Hope you guys are all staying safe, and I'll see you later.